So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. He has found the way through. And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured. Look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Goal! Porto! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. He's looking wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Mbappe! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Xavi Simons with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Simons. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. And it's Simons. That is lovely. Mbappe! Deftly away. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Modric, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Now it's Yamal, and this is Messi. He might be in here, and Messi! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Frimpong has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a good ball out wide. Kusenov. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Always onto this. Lewandowski. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Zakaria. Zakaria stood his ground strongly. Picked out brilliantly. Modric. Modric charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Porto have the chance to go the other way. He's being urged to shoot. He is through here. And that's played in low. Nkapie can clear it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is a little undercooked. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back underway.
Porto have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's neat. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got it.
And he shoots! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Porto have their third corner. No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hato
This is the time you need that pace.
threads one in. He's got away. Can he finish? Goal! Palmer! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump cards. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been slipped through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's made its way, and a chance! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
There's the shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Regazar really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Kudus. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This looks promising. Fofana. And it's Haura Gazar. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Porto cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he's quick to return it. He's chosen to go back.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Número 45, número 15, vão dar os seus lugares a número 74, número 5. Está a acontecer uma
Good read,
substituição.
needed to be.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Looking for options for movement. Tonali. Oh, they could break here. Quality ball. Now it's Yamal.
Vamos ter 5
Just
minutos
seeing the
de
board now,
compensação.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Hato.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Oh, he's all alone. Real takes a shot. And a neat finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish.
That's that, the end.